King of Sports, New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Is this the week the United Empire finally gets theirs from the LA Dojo? Or is this the week that Will Ospreay, TJP, and Jeff Cobb finally put an end to what has been reborn in Los Angeles? Hi, everybody. Detonation Tour continues here on New Japan Strong. Alex Kozlov, Kevin Kelly. You know, this has been going on for weeks and weeks now, with Will Ospreay and the United Empire trying to tear down what Katsuyori Shibata and others have built in the LA Dojo. They meet in a six-man tag. It's TJP, Jeff Cobb, Will Ospreay versus Ren Narita, Clark Connors, and Carl Fredericks.
LA Dojo is quite emotional over the actions of United Empire and TJP turning his back on all of them. You gotta stay in the game, you gotta stay focused if you have a chance against United Empire.
I'll tell you what, all these people are gonna be so psyched for our main event with Tomohiro Ishii, the new never open weight champion, one-on-one against Brody King.
Ishii is a mad pit bull, but when you got somebody like Brody King who is able to dish out the kind of violence that he dishes out, it's gonna be a show. It's gonna be madness.
And great mat wrestling action to kick us off as Gabriel Kidd goes one-on-one against Jonathan Gresham.
本日のオープニングマッチ15分一本勝負を行います。
One of the great things about professional wrestling is that there are so many different styles. High flyers, big strikers. Like, for example, we'll see a powerhouse slugfest in our main event, Tomohiro Ishii versus Brody King. But our first match here on New Japan Strong features the man who could be best technical wrestler in the world. The argument could be made that Jonathan Gresham is #1 in that category. Has added size to his frame, can do it all, and it's going to be very interesting to see how Gabriel Kidd can match up against the Octopus.
Yeah, I mean, Jonathan Gresham, a true student of the game, and some may say he's become the master. Traveled all around the world.
The Octopus, Jonathan Gresham!
Has been the face of the pure division in Ring of Honor. I mean, he is a true technician. And will be quite a test for a returning Gabriel Kidd. As I'm sure you know, you were there. He was stuck in Japan for a while during the pandemic.
Yep.
The trials and tribulations that he had to go through, missing his family, seeing his grandma age, break up with a girlfriend, all these things that happen in life for a young lion. It's exciting to see him back.
And of course, you know, the words spoken by Gabriel Kidd right here on New Japan Strong, so personal from the heart. But talking with him earlier today, he said, I'm now turning the page from that, and I'm simply going to focus on my wrestling. Now I'm on excursion. There's expectations of me that I have of myself, that others have of me, goals that I want to accomplish. He wants to become the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. That's what Gabriel Kidd wants. And I think he can get there. One step at a time.
You were there for me when I needed someone to be there for me. I love you. Hey, this is my moment.
I love you too.
All the sacrifices that he had to make to get here.
ゲーブリエル kick off!
And the emotional speech that he gave upon his return in Philadelphia. You know, a lot of fans resonated with that struggle. He wrestled for 10 years before he decided to go to the LA Dojo and start anew.
Unlearn everything that he had learned since starting in the junior program in England. And he's run across Jonathan Gresham, who's traveled the world, wrestled in England a number of times, saw Gabriel Kidd, competed against him a number of occasions when Kidd was just a teenager. Now, Gabriel Kidd with something to prove against one of the best in the world. This is wrestling.
Yeah, this is going to be beautiful. The last match we saw Gresham in, he wrestled Coughlin. They didn't throw one punch. And I'm sure we're going to see a very technical bout here tonight as men are exchanging wrist locks here.
Gabriel Kidd, really a student. You know, again, there's so many different varieties, even within British wrestling. Gabriel Kidd likens himself more that Billy Robinson style. So, and that type of style was made more prominent by Fit Finlay, by William Regal, things like that, where you'll see perhaps a wrist lock and a transition into something eventually leading to a suplex. So it's a blend of grappling. He's not too much of a submission wrestler, but he will look to develop that skill as time goes on. Side headlock. And the one thing that I've heard from opponents of Jonathan Gresham, Alex, is that he never tires. He's never out of breath. He's always calm and perfectly at ease with what he's doing in the ring.
Well, yeah, he's definitely very composed. He's very good at preserving his energy. And that comes from all the experience that he had. And anything that his opponents throw at him, he can turn it around into a pin. He can beat you in so many different ways.
Here in the stand-up, again, Gresham has boots that are older than Gabriel Kidd, it seems like. You know, just, again, the years of wear and tear and the war-torn boots and having to get them resold time and time again. Gresham on offense, Kidd on defense, but looking for an offensive opportunity here.
The way that he was putting pressure on that ankle, turning him over here into a headlock. But Gabriel Kidd, roll him over here.
That's the type of test that Gresham loves. Give me somebody new, different. Give me a young up-and-comer. Give me somebody who I can learn from.
Somebody that's hungry, and there's no one hungrier than Gabriel Kidd.
I would definitely make that argument. You could certainly could. Nice escape there. Broke the wrist lock, and now some of that power.
Flips him over, holding on to the arm, planting him. Going for the armbar here, but
yes.
Gresham quickly gripping his own wrist there. Oh, but he's got to see.
Kick out. Gresham looking for an escape here and to turn some offense around. He can find unique ways, but Kidd stays on. No head scissors, kick out, back to a vertical base, arm drag, half a beat quicker to the point of attack. Kidd able to score there.
Gresham might be getting a little frustrated. You don't usually see that out of him, but I can smell a little frustration. Single leg takedown.
Nice.
Going for it again.
And scores another time.
Gresham kicks him off for the second time. Nice double leg takedown there.
And this is Gabriel Kidd's first match in 6 months. So he has had a lot of time to think, plan, and prepare. And now trying to turn him over, pure power, into a single leg.
And you can see the forearm going over the calf of Gresham, which is where it hurts the most. Applying that pressure.
Now, of course,
it's not fun.
Gabriel Kidd trained with Katsuyori Shibata at the LA Dojo, then had the opportunity at the beginning of 2020 to go train at the Noge Dojo. That's when the world shut down. Kidd was offered the opportunity. You could go home, you could stay and train. We don't know when things are going to open up.
How about that? I told you he was frustrated.
Little gamesmanship, perhaps some frustration. And Kidd decided to stay, not knowing how long he would be there, and it wound up being, you know, a year plus, 18 months.
And it's tough on you mentally.
Yes.
When you're separated from your family, you're missing those moments. A lot of sacrifices wrestlers make on the road.
And both been tenacious, keeping hold of the collar and elbow tie-up. Gresham trying to take him over, trying to put him down. Kidd tries to put Gresham down. Wonderful wrestling matchup here as we begin this episode of New Japan Strong. Trying to create an opening. And no punches or strikes thrown, but you can see the intensity ramping up.
Yeah, you can feel it. Oh, wait a minute.
Well,
did you see that?
Well, was it accidental? Kidd got poked in the eye. That was off of a break. Gresham is saying he didn't do it intentionally. He's giving Kidd the opportunity.
Okay. He'll give him a pass this time. But when you get poked in the eye, it's hard to see. It's hard to protect yourself at that point.
Well, again, and Gresham did allow him the time, clear his eye, clear his vision. Once he was ready, okay, offer the hand. And now move, drop toe hold.
Look at the way that he holds on to the leg and twisting it.
And now going after the legs of Gabriel Kidd.
He got him locked there.
Yes, he does. So the legs grapevine, we get a great shot there. He's trying to, and Kidd now trying, oh, wait a minute. Gresham grabbing a hold of the ear.
A little bit of dirty play, it seems to me like.
And applying the Indian Deathlock. Kidd trying to, ooh, and Gresham gets his arm swept out from underneath him.
While still locked up in that submission. Look at that. Look at the way, with every twist, it applies more pressure to the legs.
Yeah, it's tightening the vise of the ankles, and there's a strike from Kidd.
It's an open hand, though.
It was.
Oh, man.
And now turned him over, got full extension, but rolled Kidd into the ropes.
Well, I mean, he can't even untie it.
Yeah,
it's so tight.
They are so tightly tied together.
Oh my God.
Yep. Again, that's affecting Gresham as well.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it.
Okay.
Hey, nothing wrong with pushing an opponent you're competing with. Nothing illegal about that. You know, I'm starting to wonder, is there going to be a punch thrown? Because emotions are running a little bit high right now.
Emotions are running high, and referee's got to get in there and call for a break. Get in there and physically separate these two, and let's slow them down. All right, so each trying to jockey for position here close to the ropes. Looked like Gresham was going to go for a punch, perhaps.
I'll be surprised if I don't see a punch. I mean, it would be very impressive, their ability to control that impulse. I mean, this is a highly competitive bout so far it's been.
All right, now the referee calming things down. And back to the collar and elbow. Side headlock takeover. Head scissors, kick out. Tackle puts him down.
Oh!
And there's the first strike of the match. And now they're going to trade forearms.
It's like, who can take the hardest forearm, and that one buckled Gabriel. Oh, body slam!
Body slam.
Oh!
Blast of a chop into the chest. And now going to sling Gresham corner to corner.
Ooh!
Follows in again, another one.
Up and over.
Lands on his feet, block, leg sweep. And now Gresham looking to capitalize.
Oh! Drop kicks him off the apron. Well, this match has escalated.
And Kid jumping right back in.
My
Got left
God.
wide open, though. And the arm drag takes him over.
One of the ways that Gresham has finished his opponents in the past is with a leg scissor pin. So Gabriel Kidd has to be real careful.
Gresham helping to resurrect the Pure division in Ring of Honor and continuing to carry that mantra of Pure Wrestling all over the world. I got a feeling we'll see more of Gresham here in New Japan Strong in 2022. And obviously a spirited bout here between he and Gabriel Kidd.
Highly competitive. Oh, what a forearm. Ooh, and
he tried to shoot Gresham into the ropes.
Oh!
Connects with a drop kick there, but his left arm did more damage to that left arm when Gresham locked a hold of that top rope.
yeah, he yanked his shoulder out of place a little bit.
And we're over 10 minutes, and this type of wrestling, you know, Alex, it's exhausting.
Oh, no doubt about it.
And again, Gresham locks and prevents Kidd from being able to send him corner to corner. So now just with the one-handed variety. And Kidd is using this very effectively.
Oh!
Flat of the boot, side of the head, shoulders down, near fall.
Gabriel Kidd definitely wants to prove himself. No better way than to do it with Jonathan Gresham.
And now the Billy Robinson butterfly suplex. And the left arm gives way. O'Connor roll blocked.
Hurricanrana by Gresham.
He'll hook the boot. Two, wait a minute, no, Kidd. Jackknife's over,
wow.
Kidd stays right there. Kidd couldn't maintain control. Each man trying to, hey,
Oh, wow.
double roll through.
Can't get one on another.
Nope. Wait a minute now, he's got
Two.
two. One.
This is exhausting. My God. Fans showing their appreciation for this contest.
Wait a minute, he's got him trapped, no. Kidd pops him over. Gresham's shoulders are up.
He had some good leverage on that.
Tries to drop kick.
Oh, kicking that arm again. Deep arm drag.
2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Watch out, watch out. There's the leg scissor pin.
Two. Got it.
Got him. Wow.
ただいまの試合13分47秒ジョナサン・グレシャム選手の勝利です。
Well, the ebbs and flows within just that one wrestling match. It looked like it was going to break down,
ジョナサン・グレシャム選手の勝利で
but
す。
got back to wrestling, and Gresham was able to
and respect being shown.
This was a beautiful, beautiful contest.
Yes.
As both these men show respect to each other. We're not gonna see a match like this on tonight's card.
Nope.
And for a true wrestling aficionado, this has been quite fulfilling.
Absolutely, and for Gabriel Kidd, the journey has begun now on his excursion, and we'll see how far Gabriel Kidd can go here on New Japan Strong.
第8試合6人タッグマッチ20分一本勝負を行います。
You're a big part of the original LA Dojo, correct?
Yes.
This new crop, this new breed of athlete under the tutelage of Katsuyori Shibata has reinvigorated, re-energized the LA Dojo, branding it their own. Were you at all personally upset, offended by what Will Ospreay and what the United Empire has said and done about Katsuyori Shibata, about the athletes here in the LA Dojo?
Look, I understand where they're coming from. I understand what TJP has done. It's not a popular decision. And I probably would have done the same thing if I was in his position.
Clark Connors and the Alpha Wolf. The first two graduates of the LA Dojo under Katsuyori Shibata, Carl Fredericks, Clark Connors, teaming with on excursion Ren Narita from the Noge Dojo. But the fingerprints of Katsuyori Shibata are over all three of these men in the ring, and they want revenge against the United Empire.
I think that we should stand up for this one. I mean, this is the music of the actual IWGP Heavyweight Champion.
I'll tell you what, if Will Ospreay goes to Wrestle Kingdom and on January the 5th, if he beats the winner of Okada versus Shingo Takagi and becomes the actual IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, I will stand up. But until then, don't mind me if I keep my seat.
And there they are, United Empire in all of their greatness, and the newest member, TJP, a man that has become a public enemy. Nobody can get it through their thick skulls why he did what he did. Nobody understands.
You knew this was coming, didn't you?
Look, I know TJP for a long time, and I knew that he had it in him. And look, it's working out for him.
Right
Just
here.
give it a chance. You don't understand now.
Right here at this desk, you said, I don't think TJP is such a nice guy. I think TJP is going about things the wrong way. You knew this was brewing, didn't you?
TJP!
Come on, tell the truth.
I had my intuition on where his heart lay. And this is so fitting.
Imperial Unit, Jeff Corbin! Of Willis King B.
Stand up, Kevin. Stand up.
I'll January 5th, if he becomes the real world champion, I will stand up.
Does that title that he's holding right now, does that not look real to you?
Oh, it certainly does.
Now, did he lose that to Shingo Takagi?
No, he did not.
Okay, so does that make Shingo Takagi not an actual real champion?
No, it does, because Will Ospreay was stripped of the title.
You get caught up in the legalities,
The
Kevin.
title was declared vacant. Shingo beat Okada to become the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion.
You can't even see the chest of Will Ospreay because he's covered in gold.
Just board.
In addition, he is the legitimate, undisputed British heavyweight champion, and it's not denying the greatness. We haven't even talked about Jeff Cobb yet.
Oh, yeah.
Jeff Cobb with the record-setting G1 run, the first
That's right.
to ever win 8 block matches in a row. Just 1 defeat in his entire tournament. Jeff Cobb was incredible.
No denying the talent of Jeff Cobb, the hatchet. Oh, there you go.
Oh, wait a minute now. And, of course, rematches on all sides from Battle in the Valley. Another tag team redo here. The bell sounds and we're underway. TJP and Jeff Cobb. The upset was pulled by Connors and Fredericks. And, of course, Will Ospreay took the measure of Ren Narita. So we'll unify them all in a 6-man, and the former tag team partners reacquaint themselves.
And there is some unfinished business between TJP and Clark Connors. They did have a singles match. TJP was able to come out victorious.
Ospreay in. Double backdrop. Ospreay launched into the lights. There goes Ospreay, sent flying. Now Cobb up, Cobb down, Ren Narita. Carl Fredericks, watch out!
Oh!
Set him up and knock him down.
Well, there's no doubt that emotions are running high at the LA Dojo, and they are just desperately looking for retribution, because they feel so betrayed, so betrayed by a decision that TJP made for his career. Excuse him.
Perhaps it was the way he made that decision known to the world. Stabbing members of the LA Dojo in the back and the front, where they stood as a unified front at Resurgence at the LA Coliseum when Will Ospreay defamed the name of the LA Dojo and Katsuyori Shibata. Wasn't TJP right there with Clark and Carl?
TJP was there actually helping them. He didn't have to do that. He imparted his experience and knowledge. He can leave anytime he wants to. And stabbing them in the back, it's interpreted that way. It doesn't have to. They should be thankful to him.
Oh, yes, thankful. We're so thankful for TJP betraying us and joining the United Empire, slung to the ropes hard, but TJP is silky smooth and elusive, runs down, takes care of Narita, who's frustrated there, but the strength of... Whoa, wait a minute now. Got him up, vertical suplex, no TJP, knee strike on the shoulders now. And...
Oh, look at that. Look at the versatility and experience of TJP.
And so Carl Fredericks finds himself in some trouble, but having to take those awkward steps into the corner, and does get the tag to Ren Narita, who just has for a young man, boy, he just has a perpetual face of aggravation.
Perpetual face of aggravation.
He just always looks pissed off. I love it. And the tag now, Will Ospreay's going to look to take advantage.
And we saw them go at it, the Battle in the Valley, and what a contest that was.
Yeah, it was awesome, and now they're slugging it out here. 6-man tag team action on New Japan Strong. Ospreay in the corner, Narita connects. Half-hatch suplex with the bridge, 2, and a kick out. Ospreay, of course, making his claim initially that he was the real world champion. Calling Jeff for the trip. Oh, and Jeff Cobb is right there, and now...
Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Watch out, watch out!
Oh, my God!
Good God almighty! Just another day at the office for Jeff Cobb. What do you mean it wasn't your fault?
It wasn't his fault. Ren Narita just happened to be on the wrong side of town.
Slipped, okay, sure.
He didn't mean to drop him into the fence.
Well, Ospreay there to take advantage of Jeff Cobb's handiwork. And Narita, toughness kicking out. Now TJP back in. Now, many countries represented in the United Empire. Slingshot senton there from TJP. 2 and a kick out. Of course, Ospreay, you've got Jeff Cobb and TJP, members that we don't see, the Great O'Khan, Aaron Henare.
5 minutes have passed. 5 minutes.
Doing big things in World Tag League. We can't forget about Aussie Open as well. Absolutely fantastic, one of the best tag teams in the world. You know, they don't have a Russian member of the United Empire. That's one country that I can think of that is not represented.
You know, it's rare that you come up with these great insights. And I'm liking what you're cooking over here. And yes, United Empire is strong, dominant, and right now what we have in the ring is the Imperial unit. Look at the strength. Unparalleled.
Oh, look at this now. Hanging 10. Jeff Cobb, an Olympian, native of Hawaii. Family roots in Guam, represented Guam in the Olympics in freestyle wrestling. With one arm and with ease, holding Ren Narita up. And now, oh, are you kidding me?
Squatting while he's got Ren Narita in that suplex. How about that? There's nobody like him.
There is no one like Jeff Cobb, and there was no stopping Jeff Cobb in his march through the G1 until he finally met Kazuchika Okada on the final night of the block, the only blemish that Jeff Cobb suffered in what otherwise was a perfect G1 Climax 31 tournament.
What's wrong with your boy? All the way, come on.
Oh, ho, ho. Punishing chop here to Ren Narita. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, he's got firm wrist control. Holding on to that arm, swinging with everything he's got, wearing Ren Narita down. And a spinning backbreaker. How about that? You got to be impressed with him.
I'm always impressed with Will Ospreay physically in the ring, too, and a kick out. And again, it's okay for Ospreay, in my book, to say that he deserves a shot at the champion. But for me, he goes too far when he gets his own replica belt and declares that he's the real world champion when he knows full well that he isn't.
You're getting caught in the legalities, Kevin. He never lost the title.
He wasn't pinned nor submitted, was never beaten for it. No, yes indeed. Oh, Jesus, it's like a gun going off. But what Ospreay did when he challenged Okada, belly-to-belly suplex, that was the right thing. Challenge the winner of Okada versus Shingo. They'll meet on January 4th. Ospreay faces the winner on January 5th. The tag to Clark Connors.
While Rhino's in the ring and he's on fire here and he's fired up.
Dropped down by Clark Connors. Misdirection.
Oh!
See ya. The pounce, the cover, and almost a victory.
That's a match I want to see one day. Trading hard forearms here. Wild Rhino and the aerial assassin, the Commonwealth Kingpin.
Oh, yeah. Give us some of that. Give us more of that. And Ospreay, wait a minute, handspring blast of a kick. Side of the head, and down goes Clark Connors.
Ospreay is just an artiste.
And TJP comes in first, denies the tag to Carl Fredericks.
Let's clean that face. Let's clean that face. Let's wash it. Give it a nice wash.
Comes down the line.
Come on. There you go for your troubles. Oh, there you go.
He had the answer for Carl Fredericks in his attempts to derail TJP.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, what
my
a
God.
snap. Power slam. Another shot at Jeff Cobb.
The Wild Rhino so intense. Oh, my God.
Speared him all the way through the ring.
That is...
Clark Connors doesn't care. He doesn't need the 3 ropes. He just sent TJP flying.
10 minutes.
He didn't care what was in his way. He just wanted to connect with the public enemy, TJP.
Now, wait a minute now. Look at Ospreay grabbing a hold
there you
of
go.
Clark Connors' leg, and now taking advantage. TJP stomping right through the hyperextended leg of Clark Connors.
And he's had
Ospreay.
trouble with the knee before.
He has. Ospreay going over, waist locking Carl Fredericks. Narita's in. Narita's able to break it up. Tries to boot. TJP lifts, suplex, drives him down.
Oh,
there
my
goes Ospreay
God.
thrown over the railing, just to my right, just to my left here, courtesy of Carl Fredericks. Meanwhile, the legal men in the ring, TJP, Jeff Cobb, or TJP and Clark Connors. All right, so TJP, Clark both need tags, both get tags. Jeff Cobb, Carl Fredericks. One of the earliest rivalries back in the days of Lions Break Collision was these two. Caught, spinebuster.
Wow.
280 up and down.
Look how fast the Alpha Wolf is. In firm control here. He's got the Imperial unit on one side and the Area Assassin on the other. Splash.
Up and down, another back suplex. Launching elbow, cover, 2. Cobb went unbeaten in 8 straight G1 block matches, and Carl Fredericks has him on the ropes right here. Manifest Destiny. Uh-oh. Knee strike, though.
Wow.
Watch out, Ospreay. Here comes Narita. Here comes TJP. Watch out, Clark Connors. Clark
Watch
Connors.
out. Oh, his knee just gave.
His knee just gave out. The same knee that TJP hyperextended earlier on. It would have been a spear for Clark Connors, no doubt. TJP gets put down, though, by Carl Fredericks. Elbow.
Oh, look at that double team move by the United Empire here. Oh, how about that? Goodbye.
Spin cycle. And this should do it. Leg is hooked 2. Wait a minute. Even on just one leg, Clark Connors diving in. Oh, come on.
Vintage TJP here.
Now, at the very least, it neutralizes Clark Connors, but much more pain. Hang out. Look at this. Tour of the Islands. Tour of the Islands from Jeff Cobb. There is no stopping Jeff Cobb.
Beautiful, beautiful work. We just witnessed.
Come on now, TJP.
That's okay. Let him.
The match is over. Let go of the hold.
There's bad blood. It is understandable. Clark Connors has been eyeing TJP. Well, this is what it feels like. This is what you get.
Come on!
United Empire as dominant as ever. They just made an example of the LA Dojo, Ren Narita, and the first two graduates, Carl Fredericks and Clark Connors.
Well, the LA Dojo will live to fight another day. But they are going to have to circle the wagons and fortify against the United Empire.
The Imperial Unit, Jeff Cobb, Public Enemy, TJP, and the Commonwealth Kingpin, standing tall. And it certainly must suck.
Look at this. It is taking 4 men to hold Ren Narita back. 4 grown men are having to drag Ren Narita away from the ring.
Why don't we just learn how to take defeat in grace? You have just taken a loss to a better team.
All right, Ren Narita calming down now.
Oh, come on now.
Wait a minute. Narita coming back in. And the United Empire is there to stomp a mud hole in him.
Maybe it wasn't such a smart idea to get in the ring with them. Come on, United Empire looks absolutely unstoppable.
I completely agree with you.
Look at that shiny, beautiful belt.
Well, on January the 5th, Will Ospreay will be able to add legitimacy to his claim of being the real IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. He'll face the winner of Shingo Takagi and Kazuchika Okada January 5th, Wrestle Kingdom.
I know it. Kevin questions it, but we will get confirmation January 5th. Don't you worry. Say it, Kevin. Recognize him.
Say what? I'll say it on January 5th. I'll say it January 5th.
Oh, absolutely. I'm in absolute agreement. Public Enemy right here, TJP.
January 5th.
And the real champion standing in front of us.
Go ahead.
I certainly recognize it.
Wait a minute.
Are you taking all of our water? Come on now.
Took my water. Tomohiro Ishii, Brody King is next.
Five, 4, 3,
live force.
All right, keep up the hard work, guys. Hey, Royce, where's this one going?
Parts unknown.
Tocon Shop Global. We ship worldwide.
Why, but you finished those Okada orders yet?
Yeah, with the new Team Filthy shirt, papi.
Genius. Eso, mi gente.
The stars of today and the legends of the past come together on your smartphone. NJPW Collection. Pick up cards from special draft events. Use your collected cards to form your own faction or exchange them for limited edition special cards. Check in live from venues or remotely from home to get special tickets and items. Add all of New Japan Pro Wrestling to your collection now. NJPW Collection.
本日のメインイベント30分一本勝負を行います。
When you look up the dictionary definition of the word violence, you see Brody King's picture. Big bad Brody King. Born to hurt.
And he's certainly capable of unlimited violence. He grew up with very violent tendencies.
青コーナー ROH 約センチ136キロブロディケンガ
He certainly found the outlet for all that violence. That became hardcore music and later in life, professional wrestling.
When you're in a band called God's Hate, I think that pretty much says it all.
Yeah. One of his goals, something on his bucket list, is to participate in the G1 climax. And a win over Ishii tonight would certainly send a statement.
It does two things. Solidifies a claim for Brody King to be in G1 Climax 32. It also puts Brody King in the driver's seat for a never openweight championship match. The title is not on the line here tonight, but the new champion Tomohiro Ishii has a target on his back every time he heads to the ring.
And what Tomohiro Ishii had to go through to win the Never Openweight Championship. I did not think that he would survive. He could barely stand. Where and how he got it done was a true feat.
So the first mat action for the new Never Openweight champion since winning the title from Switchblade Jay White at Battle in the Valley is here tonight on New Japan Strong on the Detonation Tour. There is Tomohiro Ishii. If there were ever kindred spirits on opposite sides of the ring, it would be these two.
赤コーナー第34代レバー無差別級チャンピオンゲイツ170センチ100キロザ・ストーンピットブル石井智弘
So let's compare this match, our main event, to what we saw in our opener with Gabriel Kidd and Jonathan Gresham. That match had very few strikes.
Very technical mat wrestling matchup. This absolutely will be the opposite. We're gonna see some violence. We're gonna see these men go to lengths to break each other apart. I mean, look at the size differential here. Ishii, 5'7", Brody King, 6'5", 285 pounds. Look at this visual. And they're not wasting any time, going right at it.
Ishii doesn't care that he's given up size to Brody King. He's going to carry the fight with that same tough attitude. And Brody able to bulldoze right through Tomohiro Ishii. My buddy Joel Yentis in England said to me, every time I see Brody King on New Japan Strong, it seems like he's gotten more tattoos.
Is it even possible? Where is there more space for a
There's
tattoo?
always more canvas for the artist. And he's tattooing Tomohiro Ishii in the corner. With ease, the body slam. Now Brody King moves. Oh boy, the senton. What a splash there. Leg hook and a near fall.
Now look, the biggest win of Brody King's career here on New Japan Strong was a clean victory over the current US IWGP US Heavyweight Champion Kenta with the Gonzo Bomb. If he can connect with the Gonzo Bomb on Ishii, it's over.
And it was a year ago that Brody King challenged Kenta for that U.S. Heavyweight Championship rights holder certificate briefcase. Kenta was chasing that U.S. title for 2 years before claiming it. That power struggle against Hiroshi Tanahashi, slugfest.
Hard club over the back of Ishii.
Just as Ishii started to build some momentum, and the way Ishii builds momentum is by fighting through, cutting through the pain, blasting through his opponent.
Mind over matter, mind over body.
A snapmare from the cravat, and now the step over and going to crank the neck.
Oh man, and that's a lot of pressure there. Look at the way that he drives that elbow into the temple of Ishii.
And look at the way Ishii was trying to take some shots at the knee of Brody King, which has been a problem issue for Brody in the past. Shoulders down, a kick out at 2.
And that would be a smart strategy for Ishii, to attack the weak knee of Brody King and just work, pick him apart, work that leg. That's the only way that he'll be able to pick him up.
A kick to the knee now leads the attempt, at least the thought of a vertical suplex, but he's going to have to work station by station to break the bigger man down.
That's a lot of weight to pick up.
And that wild wailing forearm from Brody King. He pulls back from 8th Avenue and unleashes it. My God.
Oh! Oh my. You can hear the thuds resound in the venue.
Look at Ishii. He's locked his arms on his own over the top rope and saying, come on, hit me.
He is a wild pit bull, I tell you.
He's a masochist.
Oh, are you kidding me?
And he's going to try it again. And again, all he can do is get Brody King up on his toes. Now lifts him a couple of inches off the mat before Brody tries. Wait a minute now.
Oh. That forearm took Ishii off his feet.
Watch out, watch out.
Oh, Ishii barely moving out of the way there.
And now he's got a hold of Brody. And
oh my God,
jeez.
But that also took a lot of energy out of Ishii.
You know it. Ishii's chest looks like it's been split open.
5 minutes at that. 5 minutes.
And Brody King is actually the first man
Look at the lacerated chest of the never openweight champion. And now Ishii's take on this famous Tenryu-like combo in the corner. You split my chest open, I'll split yours in half.
Go, that's enough, out of the corner.
Brody's stumbling here, but still
he's
standing.
Staggered, but so much effort to get that big man off his feet. Standing switch.
The monster is angry. Oh, that is
Clash of skulls. Oh, good God almighty. Brody King nearly took Ishii out of his boots. Dueling chants. It almost sounds like Broshi.
Broshi.
Hell of a tag team name for these two. There's a lot more commonality than you might think between these two different looking athletes. There is a similar style, there is a similar code that they live by. You hit me, I'm gonna hit you. And it's all good. Uh-oh. Well, this might end it. Brody King.
Ishii widening his base, trying to do everything in his power to prevent Brody from picking him up, but he's up now, watch out.
Wait a minute. Ishii's getting lower than Brody King. At least that's the effort. That's the try.
Brody relentless, club in the back of Ishii, and Ishii has collapsed.
Yeah, just when it looked like Ishii could be setting, had thought for a second like a backdrop perhaps, but was unable to execute.
Ishii's fading.
Yeah, he definitely is. And the splash in the corner. Brody King.
Oh, this is gonna take him out.
There he goes. Oh my God.
All of 285 pounds crashing into Ishii in that corner. Oh!
Pile driver. The pile driver on Tomohiro Ishii. The leg is hooked too, and whoa, a kick out.
How he was able to kick out of that neck and vertebrae compressed on that pile driver. How is he even up on his feet?
Wait a minute now. Ishii up on his feet. The waist lock.
Oh! Left, right forearm. Oh, did you hear that?
Man, oh man.
Still moving, he's still in.
Brody fucking King!
Now, oh my God, up on the shoulders. Wait a minute, no. Shoved to the ropes. German suplex.
Catching the momentum of Brody King coming off the ropes.
Ishii might have tore every muscle in his abdomen trying to lift Brody King that time, but he was able to execute. Definite war of attrition here in our main event. The never open weight champion Tomohiro Ishii. One-on-one, Brody King. Ishii fires. A clothesline. Brody doesn't go down. Brody King is staggered though, Alex.
10分経過 10 minutes have passed 10 minutes
Can't knock him down. Swing and a miss.
Still standing. Oh my God, that was a headbutt right on the chin. That knocked Brody silly.
All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Sliding lariat, bang. No! Brody King says no.
Oh my.
Oh my God! Brody King down 2 and almost a 3.
They will stop at nothing to get this win.
Ishii on his horse, here he comes, swatted away. Again, Brody, the defense. Ishii stiffens up underneath the clothesline, comes firing, caught.
Catches him.
Black hole slam. And now Brody King up on the shoulders. Oh! Dickinson, his tag team partner on the injured list, using that Death Valley driver too. Oh! Shout out to Chris. Gets an ear fall.
He is so close. Brody King is moments away from putting away the current never openweight champion. And he's going for the Gonzo Bob, the same move that he defeated Kenta with, but Ishii lands on his feet.
Headbutt midsection. Rolling elbow. Oh, the enziguri.
Oh my!
This should do it. 2 and 3.
Oh my.
2 and only 2, says referee Jeremy Marcus.
Well, if he connects with the Gonzo bomb, Ishii might be dead for sure, and he's going for it again. This could be it, Kevin.
Yes. Oh, wait a minute, no. Thought he had it. Ishii slipped out, sliding lariat, 2.
Oh!
No. Ishii calling for the vertical drop brainbuster. Easier said than done. Let's see if he can execute.
Oh
Got
my
him
God!
up, got him up, got him up! Vertical drop brainbuster! Vertical drop brainbuster! And he has done it! Tomohiro Ishii outlasts Brody King!
What a battle!
ただいまの試合13分37秒石井選手の勝利です
Just when it looked like Brody King was gonna finish the job and put away Ishii, somehow Ishii was able to pull out the victory. Somehow he was able to pick him up for that brain buster. What a warrior. I don't think there is any match that Ishii participates in that is not a war.
Ishii's talking to the referee like, did I win? Did I win? Yes, he won!
13分37秒石井選手の勝利です
Tomohiro Ishii has defeated Brody King in our main event here this week on New Japan Strong. And folks, next week our main event will be for it all, the Strong Openweight Championship. Fred Rosser had his hair cut, embarrassed, humiliated, physically dismantled by Filthy Tom Lawler. Next week, Rosser challenges Filthy Tom for the Strong Openweight Championship. That's our main event, and we'll see you then.